I have approved the same, and I now invite the chair of the committee to table the report.
Order number 5, papers.
Hold on, kid. And Minority Leader approach the Speaker. Okay, call out order number 5.
Order number 5, papers.
Honorable Naomi Wako.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the House today, Monday, 13th May 2024.
Thank you.
Report of the Select Committee on the proposed dismissal of the Honorable Franklin Mithika Linturi as the Cabinet Secretary for Agriculture and Livestock Development. Thank you. I lay, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Naomi Wako, I'll give you 3 to 5 minutes to brief the House on the content of your report.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Hold your horses, Honorable Otienda Molo. You already raised a point of order that I'll come to. You remember I told you. Let her finish first.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. The Select Committee was mandated to investigate the allegation against the Cabinet Secretary as contained in the resolution of House and table its report within 10 days. And as I have already submitted and tabled the report, Honorable Speaker, the committee had the opportunity to sit, and we were able to allow all the parties to present itself, and we gave equal opportunity. Honorable Speaker, in concluding the hearing, the committee was guided by the provision of Article 152 of the Constitution and Standing Orders 64 and 66. On Friday, 10th May 2024, the sponsor of the motion and the Cabinet Secretary made their closing statement to the committee. The closing statement marked the end of the hearing proceedings, and the committee subsequently embarked on report writing. Honorable Speaker, Standing Order 199 provides that a report of committee shall be adopted by a majority of the members. The committee adopted its report on Monday, 13th. Today, 4 members of the committee dissented and made their opinion known before the committee. The dissenting opinion is attached to the report of the committee. Honorable Speaker, the Select Committee wishes to thank the Office of the Speaker of the National Assembly and the Clerk of the National Assembly for the support extended to the committee in the execution of its mandate. The committee further extends its appreciation to the sponsor of the special motion, Honorable Wanami, and also the Cabinet Secretary. Finally, I wish to express my appreciation to the honorable members of the committee and the committee secretariat who sat for long hours.
Honorable Naomi Wako, just conclude by telling the House what is the finding of your committee.
Honorable Speaker, the committee, in its report, the committee made the following findings of allegation against the Cabinet Secretary for Agriculture and Livestock. The allegation under ground 1 on gross violation of the Constitution or any other law, ground 2 on serious reasons for believing that the Cabinet Secretary has committed a crime under national law, and ground 3 on the gross misconduct as outlined in the special motion are unsubstantiated. The committee...
Order. Order, honorable members. Order. Order, order. Order. Wanjala, order. Order, honorable members. Order, Hillary, take your seat. Order, Hillary, take your seat. Honorable members, as you know, the Select Committee has discharged its constitutional mandate. Listen to me, I'm going back to what Otienda Amolo raised. Being an ad hoc committee in nature, the Select Committee now stands dissolved. 2, under Article 152 of the Constitution, as was read to you by the Honorable Otienda Amolo and myself, Sub-Article 9A, if the committee finds that the allegations are not substantiated, no further proceedings shall be taken. 2, being oblivious of the enormity of the matter and having consulted with the majority and minority leaders, I'll give the floor to 4 members on this side, including 4 members plus the minority leader. I'll give 4 members on this side plus the majority leader, and thereafter, all the Honorable Marian Keitanny. When the Speaker is on his feet, all the honorable members, order, Honorable Junet Mohammed, I want to caution you and everybody thinking like you that this is not a matrimonial court. This is a House of Parliament, and I will not entertain any extraneous issues. Be advised. So I will allow 4 on this side plus the majority leader, 4 on this side plus the minority leader. Let me hear the point of order by Otienda Amolo. I will also hear you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I thank you for those directions. I think it is the right thing to do, and I will still be reserving my hope to contribute. But the point of order is this, Mr. Speaker. I rise under Standing Order 90 as read with Standing Order 107(1)(e) in terms of conflict of interest. Mr. Speaker, as a member of this House and as a lawyer, I have spoken and interacted with some of the members of the Select Committee. And a disclosure has been made to me that questions and alleges impropriety and misconduct by some members of the committee. And I'm not talking of anything out there. I am talking of things disclosed to me as a lawyer and a member of this House. In that event, Mr. Speaker, it is necessary legally and by our procedures that such an issue is referred to the Powers and Privileges Committee first. Because in the event that there's any truth in it, they need to vitiate the entire report. It would result in the report being a nullity and this House restarting the process. So I need your direction, Mr. Speaker, because I believe that in that event, it would not even be right to discuss the report. It is a preliminary matter to dispel any such suspicions as required by the Constitution and by our standing orders, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Honorable Tenda Molo, Standing Order 87, Standing Order 91, and the ones you have quoted, enjoins you on the following. 1, responsibility for everything you allege on the floor. Number 2, it enjoins you to respect your colleagues at whatever level, at any rate, in any event. 3, in the event you have evidence to discuss any member, which is your absolute right under the standing orders and the Constitution, you come by way of motion. You cannot, and you know it, you're a senior lawyer. I'm your senior, but you're also a senior lawyer. You cannot cast aspersions against your colleagues without a specific motion against any one of them or several of order. Against any one of them or any 2 or 3 of them. That there was impropriety, there is evidence, and you want the House to discuss a member. I will gladly approve such a motion if you brought and I found substance in it. In the absence of a motion, I want to encourage you to set the trend and the example as the leading lawyer in this House that doing anything different is out of order. Marian Keitanny, what is your point of order?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I stand under Standing Order number 184 regarding advance mention of a member. When the proceedings of this particular motion were going on, I was adversely mentioned by the Honorable CS to the effect that I was even the sponsor of this motion, and I requested, Honorable Speaker, and I requested to appear before the committee so that I can explain myself, because I had been adversely mentioned in almost the whole proceeding when the Honorable CS was giving out his defense. And because I was not given that opportunity, accorded that opportunity, I therefore request, Honorable Speaker, that anything that was mentioned regarding me be expunged from the report. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Order, honorable members, order. Honorable member for Aldai, indeed, I got your letter this afternoon saying what you have just said, that you adversely mentioned in the proceedings at the committee, and that you needed time to go and purge any allegations leveled against you. Unfortunately, I got the letter when the committee's time was over. The committee has tabled a report. I have read through the report. There is nowhere where you adversely mentioned in the report, but under Standing Order 184, at an appropriate time, the Speaker will give you an opportunity to make a personal statement on the floor of the House, not today. Once you make that statement, it is not subject to order. The Speaker needs no assistance at all. Once you will make that statement, Marian, it will go to the Hansard. It will be part of the annals of the history of this House. I'm sure whatever was said about you, and I was following the proceedings, you are not maligned by one side. Both the accusers and the defenders were mentioning you in total abundance, as you know. You will make that statement. It will go to the Hansard. It will go to the records. It will not be subject to any debate by anybody. But I'll give you the opportunity to purge all those allegations against you. Can I have the names of these fellows? One eye. The names.